Morning, folks. It is Sunday morning coffee. What are we on now? Number 55, I think. Fuck. Start with, I want to holler at everybody. Thank you. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your comments, your messages. Just thank you, guys. I appreciate it all. Sunday morning coffee. It's just what it is. Me venting, talking about whatever, shop, personal, political, financial. That's what it's about. I shot one this morning and I'm reshooting it now. Kids decided to fight, argue, smack, hit, cry. My daughter doesn't want her wailing and moaning in the background, so I told her I'd reshoot if she could be quiet. Sunday morning coffee, SMC number 54 looked like a smashing success, comparatively speaking to others. I strive for relevance. How's that? I'm not a personable guy. Try. I've definitely got my I got my share of character flaws. Hell, around the shop, I've got a Friday afternoon wrap up, and I think this week's is great. I got both my kids. Jeremy's got his kid. They're running around the shop, acting silly, having fun, getting caught on film doing it. And we just kind of run down, but I'll try to get that up. I'll see if I got enough to edit something for you guys. Today, what are we looking at today? Well, current events are bleak. Here in central Iowa, it's 17 degrees. And it is the second full day of spring. Last Sunday we had a smashing Ostara celebration. Small group of folks came over. It was great. I guess for me it's a high holy day. It's technically was the 21st. Getting a group of people that have to work and live in modern society together on the actual day of is kind of difficult. But we had a good equinox celebration, which is essentially what Ostara is. That was nice. Go out there, keep the faith, folks. I don't care what faith. I'm not gonna nose into yours. You don't get to nose into mine. Faith is personal. It's not something you discuss. I don't think it's something you need to go to a big building to prove or spend lots of money to prove. It's something close to the heart, close to the soul. I've been totally pushed out of my comfort zone lately, which is okay. Pisses me off. It makes me sad. Sometimes you have to wonder, is faith and trust I put in other people worth it? I think it is. I think my life has been bettered for the experiences. I shan't make hasty decisions or whatnot. The girl went back up to northern Iowa, where she's from, to get some stuff straightened out. She's got her oldest daughter, or youngest daughter, which has been a goal for years. That's its own fucked up story, man. Just fucked up people. You know, I get to feeling down, depressed, otherwise. I just got to remind myself, my problems are so small. You know, you can't judge any individual person by the battles they fight or the war they wage or the troubles they see, or, you know, you're not present walking their path. Here's a simple fact. My problems, 90% of my problems, we can fix with money. Money can be made. That's not a problem. That's a situation begging a solution. So I'm going to get on it and figure the solution. Kids are painting now. They bring noise while they're painting, but they're painting now, which is good. They get along when they paint. That's just it. Take each and every situation in your life, take something away from it. Because if you're not learning the lessons, I can guarantee it's going to happen again. It's very cyclical. Alright, I'm going to get off my fucking pedestal there. There's a lot of great people out there that have far larger problems than me. So, I should be grateful. My problems are as small as they are and are encompassed by a small fact of currency. That's pretty big deal to me personally. You know, I mean, that I'm grateful for that. There we go. All right, so shop, Monte Carlo's chugging along. We got a bunch of stuff. Like I said, we're just way behind. We didn't have the room to do it before. Then we were fighting for day-to-day dimes. Now we're making room on these projects that are behind, that weren't paying us today. They were paying us tomorrow. We're getting to where those projects that paid us tomorrow are paying us today, which means we double down, we refocus, and we get the projects there done. We get the front lot cleaned out. And I know, in my heart of hearts, I know my shop will be doing much better. So I'm pissed off at my machinist right now. Not like, oh, you son of a bitch, but I'm frustrated because he's busy right now. I picked like the exact perfect storm to try to get all my shit from him. Going on 3 weeks, I get a hold of him. He's like, oh, I got to dig it up, measure it, get the bearings and everything together so I can send it out. And he hasn't. So I'll call him again tomorrow. See what the hell's going on with my engine, so we can get that old GMC out of there. My buddy Jay would love to see it. I'd like to get my 79 Chevy running. I've been reluctant to do so because it'll take a little bit of money I haven't got. But I mean, this beast is an old 454, 3/4 ton. We'll be able to move anything we want. And I got some shit to move around. We got propane tanks, 100-pound cylinders we're going to go trade in up at the welding shop. A, get our tab knocked down, and B, if I can scrounge up enough of them, we might be able to get ourselves into a TIG. It's kind of exciting. Maybe, I don't know, or else we just buy a whole bunch of consumables and piss that money away that way. I think I got all the pieces on the Monty clamped in place and ready to finish spot welds. Kids are about to argue again, of course. Jeremy, by his own personal evolution, has come to the same conclusion, goals, and aims I've had since I started the shop. The big idea is this year to try to get the shop closed from public work. Don't get me wrong, there will be people coming in wanting us to do work, but it won't be fix my 2001 Taurus because the wheel wells rotted out, and oh, by the way, you only get $300 to do it. So you want me to knock out a bunch of dents and fabricate a wheel arch? Okay, no. My used car lot client just proved to me he doesn't have another guy, and especially doesn't have another guy that's going to do it cheaper. This sick little son of a bitch, we did 2 quick cars for him. We came in right on the money for time, reasonably on materials. We didn't lose money. We made ours on it, but we're talking your typical bubblegum duct tape fixes. I don't show those. I don't want to show that kind of work, that kind of lowbrow bullshit. And he inspected these motherfuckers like it was a brand new Lamborghini. I swear. Opened the doors, walking around, peeking up under. What the fuck? So, just about had it with these guys. I mean, how... You don't survive that way. It's cash flow, and that's all it is. I got a fucking business to run. In 2013, it was a total loss. It was that fucking bad. We're reevaluating the business plan and getting it together. I'll go through the books, put together our P&L statements, put together all the information that we need for everything else, and we'll start shoving the money the right way. You know, that's just it. A lot of these, quote, regular customers that we've went ahead and taken on their work, all they've managed to do is put us further behind. We don't necessarily need the work, we need the money. If that doesn't make sense, you haven't had to run a business. Work's easy. Work is easy to get. Work is easy to find. It's getting the work for the right money. That's the part that stymies most folks. But yeah, fuck it. You know what? Today, here's a thought. Here's a mission and a thought process. Today, push yourself out of your comfort zone. Lift your ceiling a little bit. Not only will you empower yourself and feel better about yourself, but you'll know something you didn't yesterday. Look at a new problem. Look at an old problem a new way. That is how progress is made. We as a peoples have just forgotten what progress is supposed to be. Progress isn't buying the newest gadget. It's the newest gadget, the nice homes, the neat cars. They're fine. That's great, especially if that's your goal in life. But they're hollow in appeal. Personal satisfaction, personal growth, personal gains. It's not something that. It's not something you see on the outside. It's something that is for you. And nobody can measure it but you. Nobody, few people can see it but you. I've come a long fucking ways in the last 4 years, from a shit stinking little fucker that didn't know nothing to a person that's competent to deliver professional quality results. There's a lot of I want to finish this thought. I've started this thought before and I never finished it looking back. My prior career, I was a carpenter. And with that, I became actual expert in many things I dealt with. Man, if you want to know how to recreate old plaster, I've got the recipe. I know what things I need to, what components I need to mix, how to apply it, and how to make that shit work. Framing a house, I'm a fucking expert. I know that industry. I'm not touting that because, hey, look at me. I've got thousands of hours in those issues and details. I've done that. I've been there. I've got the scars to prove it. With cars, there's some things that I'm coming to what I can satisfactorily say I am not just professional, i.e. somebody's paying me to do it, but I've gained a certain expertise with. And that's in no small part thanks to you guys out there. I learned a lot of technique, a lot of skills, a lot of things I've learned through watching the tube. That I definitely got to thank y'all for. The turnouts lately on SMC and other videos have been amazing. Thank you guys. Keep showing up. Keep dropping your comments. Keep saying hey. I like it. I appreciate the interaction. I really do. And if I piss you off, let me know. I'm pretty good at that. But as this goes on, as I raise my personal ceiling, as I want to see all of you do, the satisfaction level and confidence definitely goes up. But, I can professionally change quarter panels on a car. And I can deliver good results. But I'm not an expert guy at it. And what I mean is, for me, someone that is seasoned, salted, and expert at cutting a quarter off and putting a new quarter on, they'll have 2 quarter panels cut off and cleaned up and mocked up in a day. And that's going to take me a day aside at least, because that's what it takes me to figure it out, get everything to fit right, double check my measurements. It's not me taking my time per se, I do, but it's the fact that I've got such a limited base of experience. I have to recheck myself to make sure I'm not ruining a car. So I guess at the end of my day, I'm quote professional. I do stuff people pay me for at more tasks that I perform day to day than what I am expert at. But over time that'll change. I can construct an outer wheelhouse faster than fucking around, getting the part there, getting it cut, getting it sized up, getting it put in. So I'm out there doing it. You go out there and do it. Get on it. Get at it. Just because you're not an expert at what you are doing doesn't make your claims any less valid. It just means you're going to take a hell of a lot longer to get good results. And okay. I think I completed that thought properly. I don't think I flaked off into another subject line. I think we got what I needed. It's about finding new horizons, folks. Go find yours. Get out of your comfort level. if you don't go do something that scares the hell out of you, at least once in a while, you're just going to stagnate. You'll be sad, depressed, upset, angry. And you won't go nowhere as far as personal growth goes. Remember, folks, I'm still the new kid at this. I believe it was Da Vinci made some comment to the fact of any person can be a genius at anything. And I think he really put that as expert or fluent in a task. But at that point, it takes something akin to 10,000 hours. If you figure an average work year, it's 5 years doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. 10,000 hours at your task, at your chosen pursuit. You come into a certain experience, skill, and knowledge base. More than anything, go out and do something you love. If your 9 to 5 sucks, pick up a hobby that you enjoy. We got current events right now that are just insane. Sanctions on Russia and Crimea and the U.S. government not knowing what the fuck it's doing. Let me let you in on a little secret. We're trying this socialized medicine notion with this Affordable Care Act. In the U.S., if a business gets in debt, tax debt, the government is obliged to come in, run the business, seize it, run it until it can be sold to a new private party. Out in Vegas, one of the cat houses out there got itself in trouble. The government seized it. Mind you, they sold sex and booze. The government bankrupt the business. The United States government cannot sell pussy and whiskey. Pardon my candor, but that's point blank facts. If you've got a governmental system that cannot sell the two easiest vices on the planet to get rid of, especially in the U.S., you come to your own conclusion. You folks have a great day. Go do something amazing. Make your week better than my year. Go out there and do something you love. Go out there and do something difficult. Go out there and learn something new.